Welcome to the Hollis Chapman Show, where we celebrate the power of words and the beauty of storytelling. Join us every week. We have conversations with authors and small business owners. We have exciting lineup of guests who will take us on a literary journey like no other. Join us as we delve into the world of authors and small business owners from diverse backgrounds and cultures, each bringing their own unique perspective and voice to the table. From thrilling memoirs to captivating fiction and business startups, our guests will share their stories, their struggles, and their triumphs, offering us a glimpse into the rich tapestry of human experience. Immerse yourself in the magic of words and discovery as we explore the global literary landscape together. So grab a cup of tea, cozy up by the fire, and join us on this adventure of a lifetime. The Hollis Chapman Show is your ticket to a world of imagination, inspiration, and enlightenment. Don't miss out on the opportunity to connect with some of the most talented and compelling voices in literature today. Tune in and let the journey begin.
Hello and welcome to the Hollis Chapman Show. I am Hollis. Happy Thursday to everybody. Yes, we got a Thursday show. And the reason why, let me explain why we add more dates. We put out a big call for authors and small business owners to our company that we work with, and we got a beautiful response. So we add more dates so we can get people in. We don't want them to wait so long, otherwise they get other things going on and we lose them. So, but right now we're booked until first week of October with guests, three guests a week. So exciting. So right now we're waiting for our guests to call in. And again, sometimes it's a challenging for the Podbean link and all that kind of good stuff. So hopefully she gets in. She's a very successful author, doctor. So she's going to come and talk about our new book, The Highly Sensitive Rabbit. Right? So cool. The Highly Sensitive Rabbit. In her book cover that I'm looking at right now, it's got a rabbit on it looking up to the sky. Again, sensitive rabbit. Which I want her to explain all that to us. Okay? I hope your Thursday is going well. Right now, it's 10 o'clock in Arizona. It's already 100 degrees. We have next couple days record heat. And I tell you, it's tough. It really is tough. As you get older, it gets even tougher. I work part-time out doing a lot of things outside. And by the time I get home, the weather it drains me. So if I feel a little wacky sometimes at night, that's the reason why. The heat's driving me crazy. So you got to make sure you drink a lot of water. Got to make sure you get in a cool place where you can. Take a break and go back. But yeah, that's Arizona. It's summertime. So we all count down to the fall with things beautiful. Right? But it seems to be getting longer and longer and longer. You know, when I first got here 27 years ago, end of August, first week of September, boom, nice weather. Now it's getting longer. Now we're going way into Halloween before it breaks. So who knows? We hopefully we get some nice weather. I mean, nice weather means 70s, 80s, 90s out here. Okay, it's the only place I know where the weather is 90 degrees and wearing jackets. That always makes me laugh. Okay, so we're waiting for our guest. So hopefully she gets it through. She's emailed me a couple of times, so hopefully everything will work out right. Okay, so A Highly Sensitive Rabbit is the topic of her book. So, on the great cover. And I was going to ask her a question. She sent me some talking points that I'll just go over right now and give her a chance to get in. Why did you write The Highly Sensitive Rabbit? So that was one of the first questions I'm going to ask her. She'll explain that. Okay. Let me see. Okay, excuse me for 1 second. She sent me an email. Let me see if I can respond back to her so I can get her on. Let me see. Podbean, it goes back and forth with the phone. And once the show clicks here live, then you can see a live on your phone. And then you click on that. And that gets the communication to me, and we can go from there. Let me see if I can do this real quick. So excuse me if it got a little quiet. Show is live. See the link. on your phone. Okay. Like I said, it's getting better with people using Podbean. Because when we first started using Podbean, boy, I tell you what, nobody knew how it worked. Okay. Oh, there I see it. There she is.
Hi,
Outstanding.
do you see me?
I see you, ma'am. Outstanding.
Okay, because
Don't
it didn't come
hold,
on my phone, but I tried it on
stop.
my laptop.
Stop right there. Don't say any more. Let me introduce you properly, and then we'll go live. Okay?
Okay, I
I'm
don't
gonna
see anything. Is that okay?
That's yep. Don't say anymore. I'm gonna stop it right there, and I mute your mic. Okay, very excited. She's here. She's got. Like I said, Podbean can be a challenge to some people, and that's okay. We're getting better. Podbean doing some great challenges. I mean, some great things out there for training. So very good. So our guest today, she's here to talk about her new book. Very successful author, written multiple books. So she's here to talk about herself and her newest book. Let's welcome to our show a special guest on this Thursday, Dr. Olaf.
Happy to be on your show to talk about the highly sensitive rabbit.
Yes, ma'am. And I was talking while you're getting on, I talked a little bit about your cover of the book and about the rabbit. So tell us more about yourself and tell us more about your newest book.
As I'm a psychiatrist in Los Angeles, I'm on staff at UCLA, and I'm also an empath. And so I combine being an empath, which is a highly sensitive person who tends to be open to people's emotions and absorb them, but tends to take on the stress of the world. And so I've written about, techniques on how to be a successful empath and have empathy and not take on the world's stress or other people's stress. And the highly sensitive rabbit is about a rabbit named Aurora, who's a young rabbit who is a sensitive, loving, open rabbit who people bully and don't allow her to be her full self and consider her a crybaby. And it's her journey as a sensitive person, a sensitive rabbit, to come into her empathy, to come into her gifts of giving and connecting to nature and being her sensitive self, and how she could do that by learning certain techniques such as boundary setting and self-care.
Beautiful. Yeah, I know you cover your book is on a rabbit, but who is the book for? Children 4 to 8, people of any age. Kind of break it down to who should get the book. 'Cause when you see a rabbit, people think, oh, just for the kids. But I think it's more than that. I think it's more than that. Kind of explain that so we don't get confused.
Yes, I think the highly sensitive rabbit is for kids. It's for parents. It's
Yeah.
for everyone who has a highly sensitive person inside of you that hasn't been honored, that has been bullied or has been made fun of, or you've been called overly sensitive in a derogatory way. This book is about the empowerment of the sensitive, empathic person. And so everybody has that sensitive part inside. And so it's how to awaken him or her and really thrive rather than absorb the stress of the world and not know how to stop doing it.
Yesterday we had an incident here in Arizona where high school, this is the first week of high school, two boys are fighting, and one boy picked up a scissors and stabbed a kid, killed him. Okay,
Mm.
it's just a horrible thing, but I think, and maybe you can elaborate more about this, but I think because of the access to the internet stuff and these kids and these phones and stuff like that,